Oh, you guys know each other.
Yeah.
You're in the same class as Ryan.
Yeah.
Lauren, yes. How are you, Lauren?
Just.
Is this your first teacher's party, Lauren?
Yeah.
Cool. We're excited to have you.
Nikki, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
This is exciting. We have so many students today.
Yeah. Welcome to the teacher's party. So who remembers what's the theme for today?
The favorite country.
Favorite country.
The country.
Favorite country. Besides Korea, right?
Yes.
Because everybody's favorite country is Korea. I know a couple of my students have prepared something. Yes, Ava, yes. Jawan and Ryan, yeah. Maybe would one of you guys want to share it first?
No. I will first.
Jawan. All right, so let's see. I have your PowerPoint right here. So let's do this with Jawan, and then maybe everybody else can kind of go around. Lauren and maybe Nikki, and then after that, Ryan can share his PowerPoint maybe, and then Ava at the end. All right. But let's thank you, Jawan, for starting things off. Let me share my screen. Okay.
My favorite countries.
All right.
My first favorite country is USA, and because it has beautiful tall buildings and lots of lights and many cars. I like that city scene.
Yeah. The statue right here. What do we call it?
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, and that's in what city?
New York.
New York City.
Anybody here been to New York?
Yeah, I've been.
How did you like it?
I liked it because there are many beautiful lights.
Right. I didn't like New York as much as I thought I would, but I love the Empire State Building. Did you go to the Empire State Building?
Yeah, I've been.
And you see miles and miles and miles of lights from the city, just like this picture that he has in the PowerPoint.
My favorite things in USA is the sports, and the first picture is LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's the best basketball player in the now NBA. The bottom picture, baseball player is my favorite player in MLB, Major League, and he is playing for the Boston Red Sox.
Yes, the greatest team of all time, correct? All right, and?
I like hamburgers, fast food, and I don't like lobster, but I put because it's famous.
Especially on the East Coast, lobster is really famous in America.
Yeah.
The next country is Italy.
Has anyone been to Italy?
Me, I went to Italy.
I didn't.
I love the Napoli pizza and spaghetti. And my favorite ice cream is Italian sticky gelato.
Oh,
nice.
So good. Do you have a favorite flavor?
I like chocolate.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I like vanilla. This is the Colosseum. The bottom two-person is the fighting person.
Gladiator?
Yeah.
Italy, the Roman Empire. At one point, it was the center of the Western world. Last one.
I lived in Japan for 3 years, a few years ago. Wow. So I put Japan.
Where did you live, Jawan?
I lived in Osaka.
Osaka. All right.
My favorite food is udon and pork cutlets.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I can eat for 1 week all the
Every day?
yeah.
Nice.
It looks so good.
Sushi is #1 food in Japan, and it's very famous. And
Do you
I
like sushi?
yeah, except the egg sushi.
Oh, okay.
And let's keep going.
This is the KTX of Japan Shinkansen. Last picture is the crowd of the station with no screen doors.
And this is like the subway station, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that the subway runs right on time in Japan.
Yeah.
I think everything does. So that's great. So that's it. That's Juwan's presentation. I say we give him a round of applause. Lauren or Nikki, do you have a favorite country?
My favorite country is also USA, and I like USA because of the USA's history.
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. Any particular part of the U.S. history?
USA is the country that Colosseum found Colosseum found USA 1492. After they had war with natives, some of the people from England moved to this land, and they named this country America, but that land was the colony.
Very interesting.
And you've
Yeah.
been to America?
Yeah, I've been to America.
So you've been to New York and where else?
I went to New York and Boston.
Oh, cool. I've never been to Boston.
Yeah, Boston is much cooler than Korea.
And do people have funny accents in Boston?
Yeah, they have like British thingy.
It's
Yes.
yeah.
It's kind of a mix. It's like a leftover from the that time.
My favorite baseball team and basketball team is Boston.
My parents are from there, so they
Wow.
both have that crazy Boston accent. But thank goodness I grew up a little bit outside the city, and I don't have it. But my parents, they have a lot of trouble with R's and A's, where they switch them almost.
Right.
So, like instead of car, they say ka.
Yeah.
And instead of pizza, they say pizza. Right?
Yeah.
Nikki, do you have a favorite country besides Korea?
I like Italy
Italy.
Italy.
because food is really delicious, like pizza and pasta.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I like gladiator culture,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like Colosseum. Building is really famous and good.
Excellent. Excellent. Ryan,
Yeah.
do you want to share your presentation?
Okay.
Yes. All right. Ryan's got a special one. He can tell you why he chose this country. So,
It's Vietnam. I went there like 1 week ago. I went to Da Nang. In Da Nang, there are a lot of things to see, and this is the Bana Hill. It's very high, so it's very cool here. But this was built when Vietnam was France colony. Anyway, like in here, there is an amusement park, and there is the second longest cable car in here.
Wow.
in the world, right? How long did it take you to get to the top, you said?
Like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Wow. And you get up to the top, right? And there's this little village, old French village, and there's an amusement park in there. So cool.
And there
It
are
looks like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
and there is the old town. People bicycle. Like, what do we say that? Anyway,
Maybe
there
like a bicycle taxi or something like that, where you're.
yes, something like a bicycle taxi. In here, the night view is very good.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of
Like-
lights and stuff like that,
Yes.
right?
And in here, the massage is very cheap.
right.
Mm.
Right. So the night scene is cool.
Yes, and this is the Dragon Bridge. Like when it's like in the weekend, it's fire.
Yeah, during the day it just looks normal. Well, I mean a normal dragon, but right? Saturday nights and Sundays?
Yes, Saturday night 9, like that.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It shoots fire. So cool.
It shoots fire while you're driving, or do they close the bridge?
Or they don't close the bridge, like
Wow.
shoots fire when we are driving.
Imagine if you didn't know that and you just the bridge started shooting fire. You'd be so scared.
And there are a lot of things to eat. There are a lot of fruits, like there's mango and like dragon fruit and the durian and things.
Durian. And what's the durian taste like? Didn't you have some? Or
I only ate a little, but its smell is very bad, but the taste is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is the Vietnam noodles. Like there are chicken noodles and beef noodles. This is the best noodles I ate.
And what do they call it? Pho? Is that the pho noodles?
Pho. Wait, no, pho.
And
Oh,
there's
beautiful.
beaches. Like this is the second best beaches in the world. And like in this the Mika beach, this here is very good. And we can ride the coconut boat. And like in the coconut boat, the people's made like these things.
Wow. Those look so cool, but they look like you could tip over. Are they dangerous? Can you fall out?
No.
No, it's pretty safe.
Yes, it's very safe. And there are very good hotels. Like my hotel was a pool villa, and like there was a pool our hotel's back, and we could play. It's a private pool.
Wow.
And that the second picture is the spa, and like it's on the water.
It's so beautiful.
The end.
That's it.
I'm glad you had a great trip.
It makes me want to go to Vietnam. I've never thought about going, and now I really want to go. All right, we have one more presentation. Ava, are you ready? So, what's your country?
My favorite country is Australia.
Mm.
This is Australia's flag. It looks like Australia's country, but it is Australia's flag plus Australia's country.
It's on the country. This is what their flag looks like, right?
This is Australia's coral reef. There has very many animals and fishes and plants.
Yeah, and the reef itself is like a living organism, I think. So it's like the largest living thing in the world.
And here is fishes. And
Beautiful fish.
A beautiful school of fish, right?
this is Tasmania devil. It is very small. It looks like a bear, but it is Tasmania devil. It lives on the Tasmania island. And this is koala. It lives on the eucalyptus tree. It sleeps for 22 hours, and just 2 hours they eat. In 2 hours they eat, they poop.
Yeah. So they're awake for only 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
This is kangaroo. They have a pocket for a baby in their belly.
Yeah, do you know what the babies are called? Some people know. We did it in the book. Anybody? It's almost like the name of a person. No?
No.
It's called a joey. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. Fun fact.
And this is wombat. It is very cute.
Adorable.
And this is emu. It looks like an ostrich, but it is little than ostrich.
Smaller than an ostrich, right?
Yeah.
This is plant, and this is cotton pig tree, and its roots grow up.
What?
Yeah, this is root.
What?
Those are
Crazy.
roots?
And this is baobab tree, and some people call it bottle tree, so it's because it looks like a bottle with
Right.
water.
It looks like an
Because it's
old-fashioned
like-
Coke bottle.
Right, it's like fat at the bottom. It's bigger at
Yeah.
the bottom, then it gets smaller. Yeah.
It looks like a radish.
And this
Right.
is a eucalyptus tree. I told you the koalas live in here. And this is Australia's native aborigine. They play very many stuff in.
Do you know what this is? This instrument?
Open horn.
What's that?
There's a special name for it.
I know that, but I forgot.
It's called a didgeridoo.
Oh.
Yeah, Australians have great names for everything.
And this is Australia's map. Their map is upside down. Down map.
Yeah, if you're looking from space, it could be, maybe that's right side up. Who knows?
And the end.
Excellent job.
My boyfriend's son is living in Australia right now to become a doctor. So he's in Brisbane. And so he's always telling us about crazy encounters with animals and spiders and stuff, because there's some crazy animals in Australia.
That's where, so I studied abroad in Australia, and I was in Brisbane.
Know. You told me.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. And yeah, the spiders and the snakes are scary and crazy.
And it's supposed to be really hot there, too.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal. The worst thing was there were these giant fruit bats. They were like as big as a person, and they'd come after you at night and swoop over your head, and it would be the scariest thing in the world.
I'm supposed to go visit him in Australia. Now you're making me wonder if I should.
You should. You definitely should. It's a great place. Carrie, do you have a favorite country besides Korea or Canada?
I haven't been many places, but I really loved London, England. Has anybody ever been to London, England?
No.
And what I loved about London, England, everything was so grand. Like the buildings were so big and beautiful, and the statues were huge. And in Toronto, in Canada, we'd have these little tiny statues in the park, but you know, and I always thought they were lame, but then when I went to England and you saw the same kind of statue, only like massive, and I didn't like the food though.
Yeah. All right, well, this was such a good party. Thank you, everybody, for sharing so much. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.